Hey Pisces, I am here with your weekly reading for April 16th through the 23rd. Your day is Tuesday, so your week will be Tuesday through Tuesdays. So your videos will come out on Tuesdays or Monday nights, but the span of the week will be Tuesday through Tuesday. So this one's for April 16th through the 23rd. I've already pulled some oracle cards just to kind of get an overview of what's going on for you. I was drawn to the Moonology, the Animal Spirit, and Work Your Light, and my Shadowscapes Tarot. So let's see what's going on. You have the Tower reversed. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. The Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. And Starseed, what lights you up? One of the other signs got these two cards. I want to say it was Sagittarius or Taurus. I want to say Taurus, but I'm not sure. So if you have a lot of Taurus in your chart, you might want to go look at that, but that was a rough reading. So if you do have a lot of Taurus in your chart and you are going through a rough time, you might want to go check it out. Okay, so we have the Tower reversed. I feel like something is ending, something is changing, and you know it is. You like have a gut feeling about it, and there's nothing you can do to change it. All right. So I'm really feeling that you have surrendered to this change. You've accepted it, and you're just kind of rolling. You're just trying to survive it. Really, okay? I don't feel like you're very happy about it, but it's like there's nothing I can do at this point. There's nothing else I can do to keep this from falling. So I just have to roll with it and survive it. Your commitment is being tested, and I believe that commitment is having to do with believing in yourself. I really do feel like these two are really talking to yourself, talking to you. And even the Starseed, what lights you up. Okay, this is really, I'm really getting a vibe that this is internal, okay? Meaning, maybe before now you kind of doubted yourself. Maybe that's why you didn't want this tower to fall. Or you're not thrilled about it falling. Maybe you not exactly weren't sure that you would survive it, but the commitment is to yourself that's being tested, okay? Like, I almost feel like you can be drawn back into this tower, okay? And even though you know it's not good for you and that's not the way you should be, like, it's almost like there's an option of possibly going back, and that's what it's being tested. It's like the universe is telling you to believe in yourself. You can move forward. You can make it. That's really what I'm feeling here, okay? I'm feeling like this is you here, and it's almost like you're being torn into different directions, like the past that you know is not going to be fulfilling, that, you know, it's just going to end eventually. Or you can move forward and find your happiness, your truth, your joy. And I feel like this is where you are right now. It's like your commitment's being tested. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to go try and salvage this tower that's not really salvageable, okay? Or are you going to move forward, like, you know, and find your true joys, find your light, you know, find what makes you happy, find your sun, all right? So that's not a horrible way to start up the reading. We all have choices we have to make, and, you know, you're kind of deciding. So let's see what your general reading is about. See what your general reading has to say for Pisces, April 16th through the 23rd. What is Pisces' focus, obstacle, advice, and potential outcome for April 16th through the 23rd? April 16th through the 23rd for Pisces. I am using my Vice Versa Tarot. I do list all of the cards that I have in the description box, so if you're interested in looking those up, they're down there. Vice Versa Tarot for, oh, you had two come out. Those are good cards to have, okay? So you have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So you're looking for long-term stability, long-term security. You want to be this King of Pentacles. You want to be stable, okay? So this is like kind of the bigger picture. When they come out while I'm shuffling, you know, I feel like this is like a long-term goal for you. This is what you're working on. This could be what you're, this could also go back to your Oracle cards talking about, you know, that's why you're kind of in the middle, because you're thinking of your long-term security, and maybe the past did seem like it was more secure, but that's your focus, all right? That's the end goal. That's what you're striving towards. And they're both Pentacles, so I am feeling like this is either career related or this is just with your own personal finances. You know, you want them stable, you want them secure, all right? So that's definitely a good thing to be focusing on, you know? All right, the World, the Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the King of Swords. Okay, so I'm liking where your reading is going, okay? I am liking where it's going. You have the Two of Swords here, so that's awesome. You've made a decision, all right? You're making a decision. You're getting the clarity. I feel like this is really what's helping you, because you want the security, you want the long-term stability. And so that's what you're focusing on, and you're going to make decisions based on that. Your focus is the World, completing a chapter in your life so you can start a new chapter, all right? I see, especially, you know, how in your Oracle cards I was feeling like you were kind of in between right now, like trying to decide which way to go. Everything I see you going forward, okay? I don't see you going back. You know, it's like you're coming to terms with that whatever is in the past needs to stay in the past. You're not, you know, you want to begin anew, and you want to completely close that chapter in your life. Your obstacle, though, is that you are feeling left out in the cold. You are feeling abandoned, maybe, or you're feeling, you know, there was definitely some pentacles here. So with the pentacles coming out here and as your obstacle, I do feel like you are worried about stability and money matters, okay? The good news is that you got this side and not this side. So you're coming out of it, okay? You're coming out of feeling like you've been left out in the cold. Your advice is to keep on going. Keep on going. The worst is behind you, okay? You've come from here, and, you know, the waters here are pretty smooth, and they're definitely smooth ahead. The sky's clearing. So keep moving ahead. Keep moving forward. The worst is behind you. And your outcome, I see as the King of Swords, and I see you cutting yourself off from this situation in the past, okay? I see you looking forward, but really I just see you cutting yourself off from it, okay? You're not going to let it come back. You're just distancing yourself, and I feel like you're like, I don't need any help, okay? I'm going to make it through this. We're going to clarify all of these cards because I do want to clarify the King of Swords a little bit more. Because sometimes he does kind of have a message in there of being, on this side, he doesn't want to accept help. He wants to take the burden all on himself, even if, you know, he might end up losing. I'm not really feeling that from this. I'm really just feeling that it's more of you're cutting yourself off from it, and you're not looking back. But we'll clarify with the Rider-Waite. So, alright. Why is the world here as Pisces focus for April 16th through the 23rd? Why is the world here as the focus? Please and thank you. Queen of Wands. Reverse, though. So normally the Queen of Wands is, you know, very confident. So you're still working on gaining your confidence, okay? Maybe you're not even really confident that this situation is going to end. You want it to end. You're doing what you can, but you still have your doubts about it, okay? Or you have your doubts about it. That's what I'm getting. I just kind of get that you have your doubts that you're ever really going to be truly able to free yourself from it. But you will. Because look, you end up cutting it off. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright, why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here for the obstacle for Pisces? I feel like there may have been an apology. There may have been some kind of communication. Or an offer being made from someone in the past, because, you know, I feel like that's what's keeping you kind of stuck in this energy right here. It's like, I mean, look at him. He's like, he has his head in his hands like, oh no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I feel like this is going back, you know, having to choose. I feel like maybe there was an apology or an offer from something, you know, what you were choosing from, and you're like, what do I do? What do I do? But, you know, the advice is to keep moving. I feel like if the offer or the apology had been genuine, or you had felt like it had been genuine, or they had offered more or something, you wouldn't quite be so undecided right here. You do come to a decision about this, okay? Because you have the good side of the Two of Swords. So you do come to a decision, and I think you leave. I think that's what you're leaning towards. I think you're like, I got this apology, or I got whatever communication from this person or situation that had me feeling left out in the cold, but, you know, I don't feel like it was enough. I don't feel like it was genuine. Like, it would be easier to go back and accept it, but, you know, that's what I'm hearing right now, okay? So why is the Six of Swords here as the advice for Pisces? Please and thank you. I feel like it's that one. Strength. Go recover your strength, okay? Leave this behind. You know, keep moving. Because the farther you distance yourself, your strength is going to increase, okay? Right now, your inner strength is kind of being tested, or it may be depleted. But by moving forward, you're going to be able to turn this strength back around and really, you know, really build your strength. For some of you, I feel like the advice here is to leave this Leo behind, because they don't, it doesn't have to be a Leo, but I am feeling for some of you it is a Leo. And this Leo does not make you stronger. This Leo makes you weaker. And it doesn't have to be a Leo. It could be just any sign, but your strength is not back here. Your strength is moving forward, okay? And then why is the King of Swords here as the potential outcome for Pisces for April 16th through the 23rd? Please and thank you. You still have some fears and anxieties, okay? You're still not quite sure how to get out of this prison, okay? But like, you want to cut yourself off from the situation. You want to move forward, but this is keeping you from doing it, okay? So you may still feel being stuck, okay? But this is just a week, okay? So, you know, probably towards the end of the week, you'll be making this decision. But don't move forward, okay? Don't move forward until you've really taken this off, okay? I'm almost seeing this more as advice, because you have free will. You can change the outcome, okay? You can change your outcome. So, you know, if you see something you don't like here, you have the power to change that. And I feel, I am worried that some of you are going to move ahead, even though I keep kind of saying the time isn't right, but it's not that the time isn't right, it's that your head isn't right. Okay, your head isn't in the right place, meaning you aren't, okay, you're going to move ahead blindly, okay, and just kind of rush in, okay, or rush out of a situation, you know, forward, and that's not the way you want to go. You want to make sure that, you know, if it was here, I would be much happier, but this is the cards you need to change. This is the energy right here that needs to be changed so you can move forward, all right? So you can flip this one around and be like, yeah, I can. I'm strong. I'm resilient. But right now, with how things are, you need to just make sure that you move ahead with, you know, you move forward with a clear head, okay? And not just trying to force it. All right? All right, let's get into your love reading. Let's look at love for Pisces. Love for Pisces, April 16th through the 23rd. Please and thank you. What is going on with my Pisces friends for April 16th through the 23rd? Please and thank you. April 16th through the 23rd for Pisces and love. Do you feel like it's that one? Soulmates. There's been lots of soulmates going. That card's been coming up a lot, and so has past love or past life relationships. I feel like that's been coming up a lot too. So you're dealing with a soulmate. Let's see what the Crystal Visions Tarot has to say. And that general reading could have totally been about work and that type of thing. So Let's see. Let's see. Pisces love. April 16th through the 23rd. 3 cards for the recent past. Please and thank you. 1. Queen of Pentacles reversed. That might be why you're searching, you know, you're focusing on being the King of Pentacles, is because you haven't, in the recent past, you haven't felt steady. You haven't felt, you know, resourceful, or like you know, you just really weren't feeling steady, solid, grounded, okay? You could also be could have been dealing with an earth sign. All right, 2 more cards for the recent past for Pisces. Here's one. Ace of Swords reversed. So you didn't feel like you had clarity, but this is the recent past. So let's see what, holy moly, these cards are really sticking together. So, 1 more card for the recent past. There we go. There may have been a breakup or a divorce. We do have the Hierophant reversed. This could have also been a Taurus. You know, that's, you know, you have earth energy here, and then that's the Taurus. Now, you do have some air energy here, so you could have been dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, or an air sign, but I'm really feeling, you know, strong earth, or it's, you know, Taurus energy. But, you know, the Hierophant, you're kind of breaking free of, you know, breaking up, a divorce, or your relationship really wasn't traditional, okay? So let's see what your current energy is. Okay, well that's 3, so that's what I needed. King of Swords reversed, 3 of Wands reversed, and 6 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so still not really in a good place, especially if this was coming from a divorce or a breakup. Your current energy is not, it's just not at a great place, okay? You're definitely not feeling balanced. Again, Pentacles showing up. You're not feeling like you're, you know, in a good, stable place here. You're not really able to look ahead or plan. Some of you may have been having travel plans, but you're, you know, you may have canceled them or something, or maybe there was a move and it didn't happen, or it's being delayed. And the Knight of Swords energy is, I'm feeling this is you. It is in the reverse. So it's like, you know, your life changed, okay? I'm really feeling breakup or divorce here, okay? It changed, and it left you so blinded, okay? Like, I'm picturing him, like, in this, you know, flying along, and then everything's fine, and then this, you know, breakup comes, and then all of a sudden he's surrounded by storm, you know, like clouds, and he, you know, he can't find his way out. He doesn't know which way's up, which way's down. Like, it's really dark, okay? And he just can't find his way out, but he's not stopping moving. So who knows which way he's actually going? He doesn't. He's just hoping that he makes it out of this by, you know, by keeping moving. But you may need to find, or just, sometimes this card, not sometimes, but this card is kind of like, not necessarily a warning, but some advice is to find somewhere to land and weather this out till, you know, you can see your way out, because you're just exerting a lot of energy and not really getting anywhere. Okay, you're not really moving forward, you're not being able to plan ahead, and things are feeling very unbalanced. All right, so let's see what's coming up for the near future for Pisces. What's in store in the near future for Pisces? And love, please and thank you. Okay, well, there's two of them. That one's too many. King of Swords, I'm really glad to see this, okay? You have, and it came on top of the Knight of Swords. So you do go from this Knight energy that's reversed to this King of Swords energy, which is in its upright, okay? So you're definitely making progress. And look, this did come out, the Eight of Swords reversed, and Justice reversed. Okay. So you do make the shift from the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords, and you do get the clarity that you need. You're still really weighed down, and you still are carrying a lot of burdens in this, okay? This could be a soulmate that you divorced, you know, or broke up with, and that's why it's thrown you for such a loop, you know? It's not easy getting over a soulmate. It's a lot like this right here, okay? It's a lot like what the cards are showing. A soulmate isn't someone you just, you know, oh, we're over, you know, we can move on now. But you're still not feeling, you get the clarity, because I see the Eight of Swords reversed, which is great, and, you know, it did come out in your general, and the King of Swords, both of these came out in your general, okay? But, you know how I was telling you, be very careful moving forward when you're still stuck, you know, before you can see clearly and find your way out. You find your way out. You get this clarity. You don't feel like things were just. You don't feel like justice was in your favor. You don't feel like things ended well. You just, it's like, but you're not stuck on it, okay? You're not bitter about it. It's weighing you down, yes, okay? But you're moving on from it anyways, okay? You're like, that wasn't fair, you know, it just wasn't fair. That's not how things were supposed to end. That's not what was supposed to happen. But that is what happened, and, you know, I can only move forward from here, and that's what you do, okay? So this is coming in your near future. You're here, you know, all of this is what you're working. Like I said, going back to your Oracle cards, you're kind of like right in the middle right now. You're kind of being tested. You know, your commitment is being tested. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to go back, you know, to the soulmate? That's the easy thing to do, you know, but you know your happiness isn't there, okay? I really do feel you move forward. I haven't really seen anything with you moving back, and you're definitely you're definitely being tested. I'm not saying this is easy. This is not easy for you, Pisces. I feel it, okay? I do have some Pisces in my chart, so I definitely can sympathize with what you're going through, because it's very similar to mine. Your readings don't normally resonate as much as this one does, but maybe I should be watching some Pisces. Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's do some advice for you, okay? Let's get some advice for my Pisces. And love, for April 16th through the 23rd. Please and thank you. Pisces, 16th through the 23rd, and love. What advice do you have for my Pisces? Please and thank you. Page of Cups, okay? Be open to new communication. And I do know you had Page of Cups in your general. Be open to new communication, new, genuine communication about feelings, okay? And be honest with yourself about your feelings, okay? It's okay. It's like, well, this, you know, if you feel like shit and you're really mad about something, be honest with yourself about your feelings, okay? And if you want to be sad for a little bit, be sad, mourn what you have, you know, what you lost or what ended. But be open to new communication. New, genuine communication is what I'm hearing. Because I feel like you're going to know if it's genuine. If it's really being spoken from the heart. If it's really being spoken truthfully. You're going to know. So be open to that. Be open to any offers that come in that are genuine. Alright, let's see. What else do we have for Seven of Pentacles reversed? Don't wait anymore, okay? Don't wait for this situation. Don't wait for the justice in it. You know, don't wait. Just don't wait for it. Don't wait for clarity, and don't wait, not necessarily clarity, don't wait for justice, because I'm going back to your justice card that you had. And then look, you have the Queen of Pentacles that comes out, and then the Nine of Cups. Okay? You were feeling really not grounded, you know. So find your power, find your stability, ground yourself. I even see here, to help ground yourself, meditating might help with that, okay? There's lots of grounding meditations, guided meditations on YouTube. They're free. Go look them up. See what, you know, see what you like. You know, just try a few out and try meditating and grounding yourself, okay? And you are resourceful. You are way more resourceful than you give yourself credit for, okay? And you have the Nine of Cups reversed, which is the wishes being fulfilled. And I'm hearing, don't waste your time with anything that isn't going to bring you closer to your wishes, okay? Don't even entertain anything that does not align with you and what you're wanting to accomplish, okay? Like, if it doesn't seem genuine, you know, it's not going to fulfill you. It's not going to help you come closer to achieving your dreams and your wishes coming true. So don't even entertain it. You know, grounding yourself is going to help you, you know, really see through some BS, I feel like. So I just be open to genuine stuff. And if it's not genuine, don't waste your time on it. Alright? Alright, Pisces, that is your April 16th through the 23rd reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I do know it was rough. Definitely going through a transition at the moment. But I'll see you next time, and hopefully you have, you know, overcome this. I'll see you next time.